Walk out whenever you want. So, I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time for this. This is, of course, my 1997 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX, complete with lots of bugs. And last time Jacob from Rust Belt Garage was here, we actually got it running. And it's been 9 months or so since then. And it's just been sitting, and all that it needs to actually drive out of here is a slave cylinder. So Jacob is going to help me with that, along with his friend Nate. And Steven from Cars Simplified is here, so check out both of their channels if you have not. Steven has graciously offered to paint the hood of my Nissan 200SX for the $500 turbo car challenge, because the most important part to starting any turbo build is painting the hood matte black. But
that's where most of the power gains are found.
It's true. And then you can see, because of how fast you're going, you know, the sun would blind you. It's very complicated, but he's not actually going to help us with this. He's just going to go sand and paint.
Peace.
And we're going to get down to throwing this slave cylinder in, and hopefully this is going to move. We'll see if the brakes are locked up. I hope y'all are excited. I know you've been wanting to see the DSM for a long time. So, basically we got this thing, and it needs to go down here somewhere, except this one is trashed, and the previous owner, as with everything else in this engine bay, managed to break it and do it incorrectly. So I have fresh slave cylinder. I've got to clean up the bolts, put them back on, and hopefully this clutch will actually work. It is a brand new Exidy Racing clutch and flywheel. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll put a little link up in the corner, but it's been a long process to sort of restore this back to actual working order, along with a painted battery tray that I powder coated. And we've got some nice lug nuts here to put the exhaust back on, because that's what they used. So we're just going to get down to it. It already has this nice stainless line. Woohoo! So I encountered an issue where I think the smooth part of the bolt was hitting the slave cylinder and bottoming out, so I added these flat washers that were on, I don't know, the wrong end of the bolt with a nut before, because they broke that other slave cylinder. So hopefully that'll kind of fix the problem and make these the right length. Success? I think so. Torque spec for these on a 2G is apparently 11 to 16 foot-pounds. I'm just going to go with 12 because I have anti-seize on it. I'm going to use my new Tang Tools torque wrench, set to 144 inch-pounds. And all my friends are patiently being quiet so you can hear the nice click. There we go. Double click, start a comment war about if I should have done it or not. All right, I have a rag on the subframe just because it's painted with spray paint. I'm trying not to get brake fluid all over it. We'll see how that goes. But we're definitely leaking pretty good. Clutch fluid is brake fluid, for those of you who don't know. Would have been smarter to do this all in one go above the car, I'm now realizing, but it's too late, so this is where we are. Welcome to 802 Garage. Probably just getting a shot of my arm. You have beautiful arms. Thanks. This is a pain. And this is why car works takes forever. Yeah, I think next time I would definitely put it together up top and just put the whole thing on with the line. That's what I thought you were going to do originally, but it would have been hard to get the line fed through if you go that way. It wouldn't have been that bad. I obviously fed the old one out that way, but I was just too clever this time. Yeah, that rag worked. Nice job. All right, we're gonna try to bleed this thing real quick. See what happens. Jacob's gonna keep topping it off while Nate pumps the clutch, and I'm gonna operate the closing and opening if I need to. So, Nate, see what happens if you push the clutch. Did it just go to the floor? Yeah. Okay, can you pull it back up? Just keep pumping it with your hand even if you have to for now. I'm getting some bubbles. Keep going.
The level's going down too, so it's working.
Yep, we're getting fluid slowly. It looks disgusting.
Are you pulling it all the way up and then all the way back down?
I may have a bad master too, but hopefully not. Keep going.
Do it.
Actually, before you even keep going, I'm going to put it on the syringe and see if I can get some that way. So I've been using this technique lately where I use a syringe to kind of do brake bleeding, and it seems to work pretty well. There you go. So hopefully I can kind of just draw in some fluid this way, speed up the process. Just got lots of air. So either that didn't work or... Yeah, actually, you may need to push the pedal down for that to work, so hold on. Okay, Nate, push the pedal down. And then just hold it there.
That worked.
Okay, we definitely got some air out of the system, hopefully. Hold on. Okay, put the pedal back down. I mean, let it back up. Okay, push the pedal down. Is it down? Okay, hold it. Fluid go down at all?
Yeah, it's going down very slowly.
Okay, just keep holding it.
That's going down a lot.
Yeah, I know.
There's no pressure in it. That's why.
Yeah, but it also could be the master's destroyed, but I don't have a perfect air seal here either. All right, just pump it for a little bit. I'm like barely getting some fluid out when he does that.
Because it keeps, for some reason when he pushes it down, it's pushing fluid back up here.
There we go. I'm getting more now.
I think the trick is going to be to do it slowly.
Yeah, maybe. Here, I'll just have you do the whole down up procedure because that's what you have to do later. I was hoping we could get some more fluid. Okay, so go. Hold on. Okay, push it down. Tell me when you're down.
Down.
Okay, go up.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Down. Up. Down. Up. Okay, pump it a few times.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and go down again.
Down.
Up.
Many, many minutes later.
Down.
Down.
Pushing a little more fluid, but it's not much. Okay, pump it a few times.
1, 2, 3.
How much fluid have you had to add?
Not much.
Okay.
A little bit.
Go down again.
Down.
Up. Down.
Down.
Up. Down. Up.
1 eternity later.
Pump it a bunch. And I'm definitely not getting any movement of the slave cylinder. Yeah, you're not getting anything?
I'm not getting any. It feels the same every time.
Yeah, I bet you my master's fucked. Okay, I have this spout open now. Yeah, so try again.
Just hold it down or push it down.
I don't know, do whatever you want, man.
Pump it.
I'm- I'm getting a little fluid when you do that.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of going down, but I mean, very, very, very little.
Probably just a giant air pump.
Oh wait, now, maybe I didn't have the bleeder open enough? I just opened it more and now it's like self-bleeding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That means you'll have to speed matching off.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. It's definitely going down now.
Yeah, I'm not pumping it. We'll just let it do that for a minute then.
Yeah.
Getting
Not really. Pump it a few times just for fun. I mean, yeah, now I'm actually getting fluid, so maybe I just needed to open it a lot more. Yeah, now I'm getting bubbles. Okay, go down. Go up. And pump it a few times. I mean, yeah, it's still just barely moving the slave. It's got to be a bad master.
Sad day.
We think, unfortunately, that Captain Master Cylinder is not exactly doing its job, so we're going to need to replace that before we can get any further, because basically even when they pump the clutch pedal, it's just pushing the fluid up and down in the reservoir and not getting very much actually to the slave cylinder. So, should have got a master originally anyways. Now I know I really need to. Moral of the story there, folks, is if you know that your master cylinder reservoir is full and you know you have filled your entire clutch line with fluid, and you know the slave cylinder is good, but when you try to bleed it, you either don't get fluid pumped out with force whenever someone pushes the clutch pedal down, or when you have the bleeder closed, the slave cylinder is not giving any throw, or if the clutch pedal always goes to the floor, no matter what you do, even if you're sure all the air is out of the line, you have a bad master cylinder. We tried bleeding it numerous ways, we tried sucking fluid through, no matter what we did, we got barely any movement out of the slave cylinder, and the fluid in the reservoir just went up and down and up and down. So those are pretty much the signs to confirm that you have a bad master cylinder, and that was definitely the problem in this case. Well, that's going to be all for this one, folks, but in the next video, I will be showing you how to replace a master cylinder and how to bleed the clutch fluid system, even if you're by yourself. But I did have a lot of fun with my friends. Please go check out Jacob's channel, Rust Belt Garage, and Steven's channel, Cars Simplified. I hope they can both come back soon, along with some more friends. Who knows? If you're interested in seeing more DSM content, including how I got that thing to move from where it was sitting for so long, there was definitely some black magic involved. Please do subscribe to the channel, and also like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching 802 Garage, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. Oh yeah, and one last thing. If you made it all the way to the end, I do hope you enjoy these little tidbit clips I left for you at the end. Bye, everybody. Jacob, pop the hood.
2JZ.
4G63.
4G63.
No shit.
69.
That's the sex number.
Wow.
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 Damn kids.
Should buy another Eclipse, Jacob.
Nah.
Why?
Look over here.
I still want a pig. I'll take the fat fuck for walks too.
Welcome a pig.
I want to get one big enough I
He
can
takes
ride
his
him.
cat for walks, so that way it's clear the pig is actually not as weird.
The cat enjoys it.
What's not as weird?
He takes his cat for walks?
Oh.
He likes it.
Shit.
Says too.
Nice.
Oh.
Squishy.
Oh.
Well, I guess we don't really need that anymore.
Whatever. Got it to come out. It worked.
It works. It functions.
Don't know if that was on camera, but it'd be funny if it was.